A young man named Dave walked into a modest barber shop one ordinary afternoon, expecting nothing more than a quick trim and some friendly conversation. What he received instead was a series of gentle, life-changing lessons from a wise barber named Roy who had quietly built real wealth while living a simple, happy life. In that small shop filled with the scent of aftershave and the sound of scissors, Dave discovered that true financial success isn't about get-rich-quick schemes or complicated investments. It is about simple, consistent habits anyone can follow. This is the warm, deeply practical heart of The Wealthy Barber by David Chilton, a book that feels like sitting in a comfortable chair while a trusted friend shares the secrets that turned ordinary people into financially secure, stress-free individuals. Let me share the full essence and lessons with you softly, the way we'd talk over a cup of coffee when money worries feel heavy and you're ready for real, lasting change. David Chilton wrote this book as a story because he knew people learn best when they can see themselves in the characters. Through Dave's conversations with Roy the barber, and later with his friends, you receive 10 clear financial principles that build wealth steadily and safely. The beauty of this book is its simplicity. No jargon. No pressure. Just honest, kind advice that has helped millions of readers take control of their money and build a secure future. The first and most important lesson Roy teaches is the power of saving 10% of your income. Roy explains with warmth that the difference between people who struggle financially and those who build wealth is not how much they earn but how much they keep. He encourages readers to treat savings like a bill that must be paid first, before rent, groceries, or entertainment. This simple habit, done consistently over time, creates a foundation that grows through compound interest. Dave learns that even small salaries can lead to significant wealth when 10% is automatically set aside. This lesson feels like a gentle hug because it removes guilt and replaces it with hope. You don't need to be rich to start. You just need to begin. Roy then moves to the importance of understanding the difference between good debt and bad debt. He warns against consumer debt, credit cards, car loans for luxury vehicles, and borrowing for things that lose value. Instead, he encourages using debt wisely for assets like a home that can appreciate. This teaching brings relief to many readers who feel trapped by monthly payments. Roy's calm voice reminds you that living within your means and avoiding unnecessary debt creates freedom and peace of mind. One of the most comforting chapters focuses on the power of compound interest and starting early. Roy uses simple examples to show how money grows when left to work over decades. A small amount saved regularly from a young age can become a large nest egg by retirement. Even if you start later, Roy encourages you not to give up. Every year counts. This message is particularly hopeful for people who feel they have fallen behind. The barber's wisdom is clear: it is never too late to begin, but the earlier you start, the easier the journey becomes. Roy dedicates time to teaching about RRSPs and tax-advantaged accounts. He explains how contributing to retirement savings plans reduces your taxable income today while allowing your money to grow tax-deferred. The practical steps he outlines, choosing appropriate investments, automating contributions, and reviewing periodically, make the process feel manageable and safe. Readers feel empowered rather than overwhelmed. Roy emphasizes that you do not need to be an investment expert. Simple, diversified choices combined with time and consistency are enough. Insurance is another key area Roy covers with care. He explains the importance of having proper life insurance, disability coverage, and protecting your family from unexpected events. He teaches readers to buy term insurance rather than expensive whole life policies in most cases, saving money while providing real protection. This lesson comes from a place of love and responsibility. Roy wants his students to sleep peacefully knowing their loved ones would be cared for if something happened. The book also addresses home ownership in a balanced way. Roy encourages buying a home when you are financially ready, but warns against stretching too far or buying more house than you need. He teaches the difference between a mortgage that builds equity and one that becomes a burden. This practical advice helps readers make wise decisions about one of life's biggest purchases. Roy spends meaningful time on the topic of wills and estate planning. He gently reminds readers that taking care of these details is an act of love for your family. Simple steps like creating a will, naming guardians for children, and organizing important documents can prevent stress and conflict later. The warmth in his voice makes even this serious topic feel approachable. Throughout the conversations, Roy emphasizes living below your means. He shares stories of people who increase their income but also increase their spending, ending up no better off. True wealth comes from enjoying what you have while saving for the future. This lesson resonates deeply because it connects money to happiness and contentment rather than material things. Dave and his friends learn about the importance of financial education. Roy encourages them to read, ask questions, and surround themselves with people who make good money decisions. He believes that knowledge is the best investment you can make. This message inspires readers to keep learning and growing. As the story progresses, you see real transformation in the characters. Dave begins saving 10%. His friend starts paying down debt. Another couple buys their first home wisely. These small changes compound into big results over time. The book shows that financial success is not about being perfect. It is about making better choices consistently. The emotional heart of The Wealthy Barber is its kindness. David Chilton never shames readers for past mistakes. Instead, he offers hope and practical steps forward. You feel seen in your struggles with credit cards, impulse buying, or feeling behind. Roy's advice feels like a trusted friend saying, "You can do this. Start small. Be consistent. The results will come." For many readers, the book becomes a turning point. They open a savings account. They review their insurance. They create a simple budget. They talk to their spouse about money goals. These actions reduce anxiety and increase confidence. Money stops being a source of stress and becomes a tool for freedom and security. If you are reading this summary today, know that The Wealthy Barber was written for you. Whether you are just starting your career, raising a family, or approaching retirement, the principles still apply. Start with the 10% savings rule. Make it automatic. Watch how it grows. Then tackle one area at a time: debt, insurance, retirement planning, or estate documents. Celebrate every small win. Share what you learn with others. David Chilton's friendly storytelling style makes difficult topics feel simple and achievable. He proves that you do not need to be a financial genius. You just need common sense, discipline, and the willingness to learn. The Barber's wisdom has stood the test of time because it is based on timeless truths rather than trendy investments. As you apply these lessons, you will notice beautiful changes. Less worry about bills. More confidence in your future. Greater generosity because you have margin. Deeper peace because your money is working for you instead of against you. Your family benefits from your example and your financial stability. The ripple effects touch every area of life. Friend, this book is speaking straight to your heart right now. You deserve financial peace. You deserve to sleep well at night knowing your future is secure. You deserve to enjoy today while building for tomorrow. No matter where you are financially, you can begin the journey Roy describes. Open a notebook. Write down your current income and expenses. Calculate 10% of your take-home pay. Set up an automatic transfer to a savings account this week. Then read one chapter of the book or review one financial area. Take it one step at a time. The Wealthy Barber is more than a book about money. It is a loving invitation to take responsibility for your financial life, make wiser choices, and create a secure, abundant future for yourself and your loved ones. Say yes to that invitation today. Start saving. Keep learning. Stay consistent. Watch how beautifully your financial story transforms. Your future self, your family, and your peace of mind will thank you deeply. You have everything you need to succeed. The barber's chair is waiting. Sit down, listen with an open heart, and let the simple wisdom change your life. One small habit, one wise decision, one consistent month at a time, your wealthy and peaceful life is unfolding. Keep going, dear friend. The best is still ahead.